congratulations for portraying such a strong woman as Gerda Wegener. Have you heard about the story of Lily Elbe before?
Well, I had heard about this script for a few years, actually. It's been one of those scripts that has been around the industry, and I've it's been a buzz about it. I've even had people who had been trying to get it made, and I know that our wonderful producer, Gail Mutrix, have worked about 15 years to get it off the ground. When I actually ended up getting the chance to read it, I knew that Eddie was cast. I thought that was an amazing choice, and my agent said, oh, it's a second very good female role and you should have a read. When I actually got an in-depth version of the story in front of me, I was really surprised that I didn't know about this, that it was what we think, at least, the first surgical gender confirmation already in the 1920s. To do that in a time where there was no reference or even vocabulary for what they went through, and not to have heard that story, I thought that was quite remarkable. So not only that, but also the fact that their love story and how these two women had this bond and connected and stayed with each other throughout all these years, I was extremely moved by. So it was really one of those extraordinary, iconic and big love stories, and about a marriage that I was really I found extraordinary.
Talking about bonds and your film partner Eddie, how did you experience his transformation?
I thought it was so incredible. Already when I came in for my first reading, and that was about 7 months before I started to shoot, I could see the immense amount of work he had already done. And it's that thing of, because you can never in film, or very rarely, because there's no time, no money, you don't shoot a film in order. And with this amount of journey that Lily takes and that Eddie does in his performance needs to be so worked out, because you can end up doing one of the first or one of the last scenes of the film in one day. And it was remarkable to see how he didn't... What I saw, it was not only a transformation. What I saw was that Lily as a character was actually there from the beginning, which is finding the real truth. And then it was Lily kind of masked up with a very kind of, almost like a shield, and then stripping that off throughout the film. So I was just quite blown away by his performance.
Did you have to give him some advice from woman to man? I think
I have to. I probably looked at him trying to get some advice on how to sit or how to walk properly. His walk in shoes was way better in high heels. No, but really, when I came on set, I think it was also, we had so much help from people, from the transgender community, and a lot of trans women that he met. We had even transgender, both men and women who are in small parts in our film, who were with us on set. And for me, I met a lot of partners and loved ones of people transitioning. So I think we got our help from other sources.
Are Gerda's drawings all painted by yourself, or did you have to learn how to draw pictures?
Not every. It's me making the sketches in the film, but I did not. I wasn't able to do any of the big portraits in the film, unfortunately. I wish. But instead we have had some incredible artists who came in, and they were Zoe, this woman who actually had to redo all the paintings to get Eddie's face in there. She also helped me out, so I had several weeks of painting courses, which was a true little gift.
Did you saw any difficulties in shooting the movie? Talking about the transgender subject, I guess you don't want to piss people up by making wrong moves or decisions.
What's been interesting is just actually making meeting a lot of journalists doing press, is that thing of it's been a change also since Caitlyn Jenner this year, or with Transparent, or Tangerine, which I'm longing to see. That thing of get a vocabulary, know how to express yourself. Above anything, this film has been extremely educational for me. Also humbling and extremely moving to have people who have so generously opened up about their personal lives and stories for us to of course try to be authentic as possible, but then also know, and in conversations with these people that I've met, know that our story is of course set in a time where there was no reference of what they went through.